Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Lee Chai, and this is not a game. This is not a game though. This is the app that shows you about the scale of solar system, the surrounding, this is kind of really interesting. If you don't know this game, if you don't know this app, I highly go and download it, because this is not an ad. Don't take my word here. Right now, we are in our solar system. The nearest stars that it's located in this area is this one right here. It's called Rigil Cataurus system. This is system, by the way. They have let's say, Alpha Centauri. This is 3-star system though. It's not one, but 3-star system. The nearest system from our sun. So Alpha Centauri have 3-star system. This is a real thing, dude. This is a real research. They found out that this is the one that's closest to the sun. This one, Proxima Centauri. This is the closest stars from our sun, right here. Crazy enough though, this is one of those kind of like weird stars that kind of roaming around this star right here. So there's 3-star system. That's crazy. The nearest system are from our stars right now. Yeah, our stars like sun. You know what sun? Sun is a star, dude. Our sun is a star. Medium size star. We live in this solar system. We have a lot of planets, but considered to be fully function planet, it has to be, I don't know, like full, like this, like full planet, like considered to be like full planet, like Mercury, Venus, Mars, or our Earth, like we expected. And you never wonder about how Earth actually located and how it feels from star each day. You realize that, let's say, it's just a normal Earth like this, and there's something that it's kind of beautiful. If I saying space is beautiful, I mean it is beautiful. I think they covered this place, like the entire game itself, in the really small, kind of like good app size. It's only like 70-80 megabytes of this app, and I'm not gonna lie, this is really beautiful. We're seeing this Earth, kind of spinning around the sun right here. That we actually live all day, every day with it for billions of years to come. And you never realize that how far the moon from our Earth is. Well, you might imagine it's quite really not that far, right? But this is the real distance though. This is moon right here. You don't know how far moon actually came. Like really, how far the moon's from our Earth is. Look at this. It looks like it's not farther away, but in reality though, Earth and moon is far away from you than you expected. There's like, I don't know how the estimation of, I don't know how like far the moon from the Earth is. I think it's between 300,000 kilometers from our Earth, or I don't know, like between that number, because the estimation of light speed per second, it's I don't want to get into physics things. I mean, moon spin around the Earth like a normal thing. It's like the satellite, or like natural satellite that we have right here, and our Earth is, not gonna say it is not that big compared to all the planets in this solar system, but we are one of the biggest rocky planet in our solar system. That's absolutely interesting, because most of all planets we actually encountered is rocky planet, but also not fully function planets. I think the functionality of the app itself is kind of really beautiful when you see in this one. So this is the kind of like VR looking 3D type of space, and it located your location where you actually live. Right now you're seeing this. It's sort of like night right now. I'm recording this video at the night time at currently 7:15 6 p.m. Really kind of dark at night, dude. But hey, look at this thing. Beautiful. Look at the sky. And have you never noticed the sky? I want to told you about this fact. Kind of weird things. If you see this bright the star in the sky that does not flick light, and they didn't change the color, they didn't flick light, that means that that thing is a planet. It's not a star in the sky. And you can see the real planet by using telescope. But I think the bare eye can be detected, but also not detailed. So if you have your own telescope, it's maybe really beautiful. But depends on the climate and the weather, especially because sometimes nighttime is really cloudy. You cannot see anything brightly or kind of like more like detailed or kind of like beautiful or anything. But anyway, so this is more like a really beautiful looking sky in nighttime. But this game is not like completely detailed of everything, but it's more like a good thing that you can do with these things. Let's say you want to visit some stars like this star right here, located in 440 light years, so 444 light years away from our little Earth. And yeah, it's kind of really interesting. If you want to see the sky and look at the sky and you're seeing these kind of map out stars in the sky, it's crazy, right? They did map out so good that you can just go on this app and try to find out each stars of you, and you want to find out why those stars are bright and how far away they located from our Earth or our Sun. It's crazy that our planet is located really kind of like a places that it's not somewhere around our, you know, kind of like galaxies and shit. I don't know what I'm saying. This is crazy. Look at this. This is the Spica, the name of the star. Been named. I don't know how big is this thing. They have 3 souls. Sorry. Oh, they have 2. They have 2. Yeah, they have 2 stars there. Okay, so binary star system, meaning that there's 2 of them. So let's go and explore another planet in our solar system. So let's go with Mercury. This is Mercury, located, let's say 50 million kilometers away from Sun or something. I forgot. Radius, and this is the formation of it. Beautiful. It looks like a fucking moon or something, but it's not a moon. This is a Mercury, the name of the planet, located the closest, you know, to the Sun. We call it the closest planet of our solar system. Kind of interesting. So let's go to Venus. Venus, our let's say sister of our planet. We call it our sister because it had this similarity of planet feeling, but also some things that it quite fit the similarity of what people imagine what it's feeling like, right? So this is orbit, there's surface, this is real surface of, this is the inside without the cloud. This is the cloud. The looks of it normally looks like this, but they mapped out, I think the scientists, they mapped out the surface of the Venus, what it looks like. And here without the clouds is quite like a Mars type of planet, right? It's desert, it's nothing, there's just nothing somewhere. But don't get me wrong, this planet right here is hot. We call it a hell planet because it is hot. Mercury have, let's say like the closest planet to the Sun, still not the hottest planet in our solar system. That's crazy. And the title actually taken by Venus. So this is the temperature of the day. 470 is 3 degrees Celsius, and the nighttime is 183 minus 183 degrees Celsius at the nighttime. That's crazy. So the dark side of it is so cold, and the face side to the Sun is really hot. I think if I say the title to the hottest planet is to Venus, is kind of reasonable because this planet is full of like really intense kind of like gas that trap heat. The heat in this planet is hot enough that even metal can melt. It's crazy. right here, I think they estimated that the surface normally is 462. It could reach to, I don't know, like 500, but I think 400 seems reasonable. So yeah, it's hot and heated, but also we call it our sister of our planet because the size of the similarity size, you know, kind of like the looks and everything. It's crazy that Venus, we call it the sister of our planet because it's just really beautiful of this look of, you know, planet. It's the size, almost the size of our Earth. That's crazy. That is the size almost the same of our Earth. It's just smaller than our Earth for a little bit. Our Earth is between these guys, you know, category. This big planet right here have one moon spinning around, and we know this is the Earth. Located, it's habitable, it's really beautiful, life thriving in this place, also human and everything. Look at this shit. Look at this beautiful thing. You know, the planet that, you know, kind of spinning around, orbit our sun. That's beautiful. Okay, let's go to Mars. This is the expedition of humanity. Go to Mars. This is one of those planets that a lot of people consider to be the next colony of humanity. So this is one of those things that people often have theories of. Mars is a place that you can live with human, kind of like, you know, ambition of human and everything. You know, it's kind of weird, but it's quite interesting that Mars have two moons, Deimos and Phobos. These moons are not a type of moon that you often encountered in our solar system. These moons might had a really similarity of what rocky asteroid would look like, right? Phobos looks like this, and the furthest one, Deimos, I think. This one right here looks so similar to a fucking, I don't know, asteroid, but it's considered to be a moon because it like considered two of these moons. It's considered to be the moons because it's kind of orbit around for millions of years. I don't know how long it's been orbit around Mars, but it's old. It's really interesting that Mars still have this orbit of I kind of like, you know, asteroid kind of spinning around, and these guys big, dude. It's huge asteroid. I don't think it is actually a planet or anything. If it was actually considered to be a planet, it would be a dwarf planet. You see, Mars actually have a really long year going around the sun, but absolutely really interesting that one day in Mars, only 26 or 24 hours of our Earth. That's crazy. Like, okay, it took only 1.88 years. Sorry, 1.88 year orbit around the entire sun, or let's say it's between 600 days or more than 600 days, over 600 days around the sun. It's crazy. It took almost 2 years of our Earth to go in an orbit around the sun, but one day in Mars is only 1.3 days of our Earth. That's so beautiful of it. The gravity surface is quite low compared to our Earth because it's a small size one. And the temperature normally is minus 63 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's damn fucking, yeah, it is really cold normally. But temperature in Mars summer is 17 degrees Celsius. That's some things that I wouldn't forget, that this planet, it was just something else, man. I mean, it's interesting that human ambition in this fucking planet is crazy. You know, located really further away from our sun, but also the planet that had a temperature of what it feeling like the Earth would have. But unluckily, tragically, the planet itself does not have a lot of atmosphere. It have thin atmosphere, a lot of radiation, you know, from the space. It hits this planet every single day. You know, without the protection of radiation, human cannot colonize in this planet at all. And most importantly, water. In this planet, water is scarce. no almost record no waters, I think, and unfortunately, this planet full of methane. I think it's called methane. So it's like use that methane to create fuels to going back to Earth. That seems really kind of weird science shit, but also it's interesting. Human never ever gonna regret to go and colonize this planet, but seeming in this optimistic feeling of what human could do in this planet is just kind of crazy enough. Human technology these days still actually cannot do anything, like actually cannot do anything with this planet yet. Because one thing that you guys should know is that this planet right here is dangerous, really dangerous. Thin atmosphere, there's no protection from outside space debris, and especially radiation sickness could kill humanity on this planet. It's just horrible. But despite this planet is something that we could expand our lives, expand our ambition of new colonies and in the I don't know, like universe and shit. I don't know, but it's crazy. It's crazy that humans have this feeling of ambitious. If people saying in the past when they say, oh, they look at the moon, they say, oh, it's beautiful moon, it's a planet like what we called the closest of ourselves. We don't know how to say anything. We don't know how to find the real place that we could live. Or imagine that, oh, I can just stand on the moon and look at the sun, and look at the planet of the Earth. What it feels like, it's kind of crazy. But what's crazy enough is that humans ambitious to live on Mars is fucking wild. Because this seems fucking impossible from how our technology these days been developed or kind of been had as the whole here. But hey, in the future, human will actually step on Mars in, let's say, a few decades of humanity. It's crazy to saying that people could live on Mars with at least some things that it could do. And despite the impact of how gravity works in the Mars, human will never live the same anymore. It could evolve to something else. That's absolutely the things that human concerned. The muscles of human is gonna be not the same anymore. Human looks. I'm not even joking. The looks could change. The muscles of human live on Mars could change. It's crazy that normally we live on our Earth and we kind of like just walking around like this and we just kind of feeling normal until when you live on Mars. Everything was changed. Everything was gonna be changed. A lot of changes. And I'm not gonna say how much change human would look in Mars. I don't know, but if I say human as the whole evolved from Earth and to live in other planets to survive, it's quite really kind of weird because human evolution to live on Earth is to kind of like be just with only just Earth only. Like they live in Earth, they belong to Earth, and it's not something that you should know about. But compared to like Mars or something, it's quite something else. It's just something else. Human cannot live Mars more than like 3 to 4 years or maybe 2 years because it's just impossible. If I call Mars is the home or the second home of our planet, I would be our planet. It would be like really beautiful. Despite everything I've seen, it's just kind of something else in mind. It's not like always like, oh, why you going to Mars? Why do you not care about planet Earth? This planet needs help. You need people to fix this planet to become like normal ever again. We deal with a lot of things, climate change, or let's say wars, a lot of things. We kill animals starting goes extinguish, especially deforestation. It's a bad thing that humanity been doing on this planet throughout centuries, but although don't know how to solve it properly and just want to move the colonies into another planet like Mars and shit. And I don't want to give this a point of like, yeah, it's a bad thing, but you know what? If I say planet Mars was a place that you can't change your mind and to go and visit that place, it's a good thing to go and visit, but to live there is sort of like, kind of imagination of what things could go. If I say it's weird, it's not weird things. But the weird thing is that human oftentimes have a lot of this ambition. and change and you know thought and think and thoughtful what to do. We send robots to Mars, but we don't we send robots to Mars, but we don't send human to Mars yet, because Mars is something that we often think, but we never gonna do it unless we try to expand our ambitious enough to doing that thing. Okay, so just like that, this is Mars. We have 2 moons. One of them, sorry, 2 of them, both of them look similarity of or dissimilarity of of freaking asteroids. But anyway, it was not a bad thing. This planet is the 4th planet of the entire solar system. So we have Mercury, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and there's Jupiter around here right there. This is Jupiter. This is one of those planets that most people know that how big this thing is. One of those biggest planet of our solar system. A strong gravity, strong magnetic field, which is kind of really weird to saying it because, I mean, oh boy, this fucking planet is strong, but cannot be lived by human because it's gas giant. So there's no surface. Oh, sorry, there's no surface. You cannot, you know, go and kind of like step on that place. Ganymede, this is one of those moon that been represented as the one of the biggest moon of the solar system. I don't know. Yeah, it is actually the one of the the largest moon of our solar system. Anyway, so this is this planet. You know, it's a planet, but also we don't call it planet. We call it moons because it orbits around our kind of like one singular what's that called? Planet. So it's a moon. Okay, so let's go to not Uranus. Why I'm saying Uranus? Because it's the name of it. Okay, this is Saturn. Saturn is one of those planets that got popular because of the ring around it. This is the ring, and those rings made out of asteroids, ice, a lot of things. This is a lot of combination of every single asteroids and everything, like the dust of the space and everything that's formed around the entire planet. And science explained that this ring around the fucking Saturn will be disappeared in a few hundred millions of years. And let's say 1 to 200 millions of years later, this Kuiper belt right here will be gone forever. So yeah, no, not Kuiper belt, it's like Southern belt. I don't know exactly in English, but it's fine. Okay, so the most popular moon in our kind of like stories in our solar system is Titan. This is Titan, one of those moon that named by I don't know who, but also it's beautiful. This one of the largest, second largest, I think, the second largest moon of our solar system, I think. Yeah, one of those largest moon in our solar system, dude. A second largest. Yeah, I know it. Let's go to Jupiter again, but this time we go to one of those moon that I think people tends to notice about it for some time in the, kind of good. Oh, 35 SEX. Okay, beautiful name there. It's just not fully the name itself. Okay, Europa. Europa is one of those planet, I think. Sorry, one of those moons that science actually really interested of this planet because of this moon, because this one of those moon that fully immersed with ice. Water actually contained inside of this giant moon. Sorry, this moon right here. Is it like third or it's not like one of those largest moon? No, it's actually no. The 6th largest moon in our solar system. Yeah, it's not that big, but okay, it's still big. But it's something that science actually really got interest into this. They want to send kind of like satellite or some things that kind of want to study this rocky moons right here. But also it's not rocky, ice planet. It's crazy. It's located really not that far away from our Earth though, unlike the Titan one. This one is located in our Jupiter. So okay, this is Uranus, one of those planets that we call it the flip guy. It's like really weird. So most of those moons actually flip to this sideways. They kind of orbit around, really weird shape because I don't know why. It faced the moon. I say it faced the sun, but it's not faced as the sun did. And all the moon going. I don't know why they orbit around like this. It's kind of weird, but they orbit like this. Seems weird, but it's not a weird thing because I mean physics explains everything here. So let's go to another planet of ours. Like kind of sometime forgotten, but it's not forgotten. But planet or something. This is the 9th planet. Oh, sorry, the 8th planet of our solar system here. This is Neptune. This is a gas giant, so it cannot live there. Anyway, so it's a Neptune. It's the 8th planet of our solar system. And we actually want to explore another planet that I think it's been considered to be a planet for like 70 or 80 years past in our human time, until one day that they never gonna kind of consider to be a planet anymore, because that planet is not fully function as a planet. It's never proved to be a planet in the first place, so we call it a dwarf planet. But it's still a planet, but it's a dwarf planet. So okay, so the dwarf planet right here. Let's go to the dwarf planet. Let's go Sun Explorer. Let's go to the dwarf planet. Pluto. Okay, this is Pluto. We'll see how beautiful this planet is. But interesting things that I love Pluto is that it's located further away, but also have a moon system. Yeah, it had moon, but I don't know where's the moon of it. Where's the moon? Charon. Next, Hydra, Kerberos, and Styx. Wow, they had 5 moons. This small planet had 5 moons. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Oh no. Structure. So yeah, this is the planet. We call it the 9th planet, but right now it's not any longer. Now it's been forgotten, and we call it the dwarf planet. It's not the same planet as ours any more longer, but also one of those planets that science actually in love to studies. Kind of looking really beautiful. Besides of how really detailed this planet is from the satellite that been passed by, especially Voyager 1, Voyager 2. Sorry, Voyager 2, Voyager 1. I don't know which one of them, but those satellite actually goes past by those ships. I don't know what's that called in English. Fuck. But spacecraft, yeah, spacecraft. I know it. Spacecraft that go flying by and capture so many good looking, picture of it. And let's go to our destination. This is kind of interesting when you're saying this. This is Voyager 1, Voyager 2. They actually out from our solar system already, so we call it. They actually located in international space, internal space. Is that called in English? I don't know. But it's been launched in 1977, and yeah, they are actually out from our solar system. Currently, we call it the first satellite of human that entered interstellar space, which is the place that is no longer an occupied place from our solar system any longer. The things that you guys don't notice is that they use planets to create gravity and make them go forward faster than usual. And this is not any good weird things to know about. Voyager 1 they did complete it Jupiter and Saturn, but Voyager 2 completed every single gas planet, even Pluto too. It's crazy. They end from this point right here, and it just set itself to go downward. Why? I think the gravity actually changed the direction of itself, so it's just going that direction. In any case, let's rewind back to our life, now our currently time right now. So right now they located really far away. They did actually enter in our interstellar space, and congratulations to them. They are right now currently in the position of what we call the human expedition, or like a kind of like some things that human want to share to. It's a message to the universe. if any celestial life form found our evidence of our human lives. This is something that human never forget to do. And at some point they've been sent for at least 40 years, so it seems really kind of interesting. I'm grateful to seeing how our planet works in this good way, but also we still have problems in our lives, especially human world of wars and climate change and shit. So yeah, still the things, and human expedition still there. Human have hopes and dreams to go around and try and do things. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, it's a satellite though. Okay. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is some things that I could do at some point. This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. Okay, bye, guys.